What?
It's going in the mind, that's what.
Remember OP shorts? What does that have to do with you? I don't know. I'm just saying those were pretty rad. You guys are I'm gonna go to that explosive diary. Just like B1 with the silence. You hear a sound, just acknowledge it and then like let it go.
You're listening to the bar.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show Alice and I will be looking at the big questions such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first, I mean, it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still looking out for us.
Bucky, is there any way in here?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Seems like an appropriate spot for a clandestine group to meet and plan an attack.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Go fuck!
Here.
Oh my, there's a fully equipped secret bunker down there. Looks like an off-the-books cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Whatever they're working on, led them to the core and bombing somehow.
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved. And they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people. Immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Strange bedfellows, Albion and Clan Kelly. But if you think about it, maybe not so strange.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
People are literally being kidnapped off the streets. We have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
We don't know how to end these shows anymore, so we just do nonsense.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. He's a kind of person too. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Damn. If he's here in the country, we have a chance of finding him at least. But at the EPC, lad knows what is happening to him over there.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside. So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find our contact. Albion's not gonna hesitate to hurt Angel if they find out he's DedSec.
bandit summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
This is off the record, right? I don't need them knowing we're here.
No worries, I'll spook. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
This is all so wrong. How is the government gonna go on treating people like animals? You could disappear and no one even notice.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
As expected, if there's trouble, that damn Mary Kelly has to be involved.
True. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
I don't think she likes the... I think it smells like Lucy. She keeps hissing really, really bad.
Really?
So either it's the rug smells like Lucy, or she just...
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Hissing. But then again, when I first moved her up here, as laid back as she was, as soon as Lucy jumped up on the bed, she said...
Really?
As soon as she
Still
could
only
smell
want
it.
to say goodbye.
As soon as she could
Here's
smell
goodbye.
it.
Get out of here.
Dad, you know they say cats don't show emotion. That's a damn lie, because that boy's heartbroken right now. He really is. When he first got up here and leaned over, he knew right away that she was not okay. And he sat back and he just sat here looking at me. And he'd blink the eyes really low and he'd look at me and he'd blink the eyes really low, and like you could see that he was like taking in that pain. Like, she's his friend. Even though she doesn't consider him a friend, he considers her a friend. He's trying to make friends with her for 3 years now.
So we want to do keep him up here.
It's up to you. If you're ready to call it a night, you can take her downstairs. If you're in and out still, she can stay. Alright? We can take her downstairs now.
I'll bring her down in a minute. I'll bring her down for you.
Might as well start leaving the door open.
No, because...
No, pee on my stuff.
And that's what he's going to do. That and the fact that
we're not doing that.
He would be a lot quicker to go out that back door than Baby would be. You know, so everybody's used to keeping it closed. We're just going to keep it closed.
Yeah, I don't want him pissing on anything down there. It's not that I don't want him down there.
No.
You got a fly swatter over there? Where are they?
I don't know.
Seriously? Dude, there's no way we don't have a fucking flight sweater. Seriously.
I don't know what to tell you, guys. I don't even
Oh,
know.
found it.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say.
There we go. Nice and
Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the Thames? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Are you done, Bugs?
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nice work.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? And no people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck, what was that?
Looks like an implant or something. We need to take a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They put a microchip in his neck. But for what? Tracking? Behavior modification?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Follow him. Let's hope he got away.
Fucker! Get it before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Okay, he's gonna make it.
Fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as it's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
I wasn't expecting that. Looks like that chick wasn't just some ordinary tracker.
For sure. Hey, that microchip was triggered. Clan Kelly's up to some shit. Now we gotta do something. Maybe we can still save Angel.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, Zero Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
What's your fucking problem?
Damn. So this is where Kelly's body, Angel? Nasty place.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Information is power and all that.
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
What? They're burning corpses, human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. Perfect spot for a zoo, man. Fuck! There's crates of innards here.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's our move then.
Does that look like a reindeer?
No. I tried.
That's what it is. I'm sticking with it.
You tried. That's okay.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Wonderful.
Alright, babe, can we move her downstairs, please? I've had enough of my watch today. It wasn't for 8 hours.
I make you a deal. You take her down, I'll take care of the flies.
Help me take her down the stairs.
Oh yeah, nah, I got it. I forgot you blind.
Well, I think it would be easier and better for her.
You just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll let this go. Let this go through.
It would be smoother.
Hold on. Just hold on a second.
All right then. Come on out. I'm not going to cut you.
Let's go.
No, let's do it together, babe.
I can take care of
So I have to clean this too?
How is this not smooth? Shut up.
I said easier.
Taco Bell's grilled cheese burrito is filled with nacho cheese sauce and a delicious 3-cheese blend. And even more melty cheese is grilled on top. Get your hands on a grilled cheese burrito, only at Taco Bell.
Toyotathon is... Oh, wait. Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Right now, get 0% APR financing on a 2020 Camry. Offer ends November 30th.
That's a wrap.
tastes. I love this view.
I love it every time this commercial airs. I get to drink another Mountain Dew.
I killed 3 of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in here though.
Chicken and shrimp carbonara, tasty tour of Italy, sizzling chicken parm, shrimp on shrimp, unlimited soup or salad, chicken Alfredo, so many Alfredos, don't forget the breadsticks, all part of Olive Garden signature classics. For
Yeah, because I swiped next to him, so I didn't get the thing in it, and we hit the.
We're all family here.
Hi everyone, it's me, Mayim Bialik. I've got a new comedy coming to Fox called Call Me Cat. I play the owner of a cat cafe, and it's going to be perfect. Oh, I apologize. I forgot myself.
Call Me Cat, series premiere January 3rd on Fox.
Is there animals and food establishments against the food having animals in restaurants?
Unless they're service animals, yes.
Why? Why is that? What's wrong with people bringing their pets to the restaurant? As long as they're not being disruptive, it's not a big deal, right?
Because pets tend to shit and piss and...
Okay, but that's up to the customer to make sure that they either had the dog do that dirt before, or they gotta go do that dirt.
They had to close down McDonald's fucking toy pits because people were leaving dirty diapers and shit in there.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? You expect too much of people.
I'm not saying I'm just asking a question. How's that expecting too much of people?
Well, like you said, they should have the decency to take their dog and have them do their business.
Oh, you're saying I'm expecting too much?
Right. You expect too much of people.
Well, I guess I do expect a lot of people. A lot of people shouldn't be such fucking dickweeds. Oh, fucking
Every rule is there because somebody was ignorant enough to make it put in place. You know what I mean? It's one of the things I learned in rehab. Like, every rule in rehab was there because somebody fucked up along the line.
So I'm gonna be ready to lay back down in a little while. You think I can have my spot back?
No.
Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Are you alright? He was about to perform some kind of surgery, wasn't he?
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Well, you're Caitlin Lowe, a police inspector if I'm not mistaken. We found your video logs. You went after Mary Kelly on your own. That is very brave.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are...
You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Not quite. A friend of ours disappeared from the EPC, and the clues led here. I can't believe this is where all the missing people went. This is monstrous.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they've got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You need for rest. I'm going to call someone from DedSec to take you somewhere where you can recover. Meanwhile, I'll find Angel and your files. Sounds like they're essential.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Good. I hope this means I can work together, Inspector. After this, DedSec officially has taken interest in Mary Kelly.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
And I bet none of them volunteered. Mary Kelly's evil knows no bounds. Ready, Ross? Their faces look so badly damaged that I can't tell them apart. Bagley, can you help?
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases.
Oh no. No, I see the mistake. Yes, 4 and 5.
I put the dot too soon.
Negative.
How can anyone dream of a human being?
You tried, babe.
How many has Clan Kelly done this to? We have to end it.
Again, not a... Angel. She thought it through. Those microchips are probably filled with some sort of toxin that induces paralysis and asphyxiation. Intubation would prolong life until surgeons get round to them.
Keeping the organs all perfect for their own use. Absolutely rank and nasty.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
The Affleck program.
Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
I can't play favorite. Get to know us at Affleck.com. This season, Kia's got great deals on our new lineup of vehicles built to take on winter. Stop by your local Kia dealer and discover cars and SUVs loaded with advanced tech and safety features, all with our legendary reliability. You won't just cope with winter. You'll command it. Get 0% APR for 66 months plus 1,000 holiday bonus cash or 2,500 customer cash on 2021 storage.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank...
It might be a small one.
I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
I didn't think DedSec would be working with a cop one day, even an ex-cop. But yeah, we got you. Together, we'll stop Mary Kelly from destroying more lives.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Hey, Box, call up the whole team. We need to go through these files and come up with a plan.
What, you heard the squad chatting shit about being scared? Like, questioning what we do?
It's possible.
Then you lay that shit to rest, fam. We're making bare progress and everyone's in now.
Alright, let's do this. No stopping now.
DedSec ain't going nowhere.
They're supposed to be simple enough for the kids to draw.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My drawings are just to give them a basic idea of what they can draw. So we have the snowman, the Christmas tree, the reindeer, and
oh, fam, I'm fucking knackered, like all the time. But it's worth it. We're changing shit.
Work hard and the rest will follow.
You know, I used to think I was the shit, right? But after rolling with DedSec, now I am the shit.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
See, now I'm making these. Should I make them for the little ones too?
Cool.
Because I'm thinking this is Tyler, Sarah, Nathan, and Christopher. That's the 4 of them. Jackson's too small. So I shouldn't bother making him one.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Garlic Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stavkovich, 24.
All disappeared. It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you know. Nice meeting you.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
That's a nice idea, but you have to know it sounds naive. What makes you think that this time will be different?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office. An honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
No, you don't do this thing.
I must have been sleeping like a baby earlier because I woke up kind of refreshed. Kind of, a little, yeah. And now, right now, I feel even more like shit than I did before I got off of work. How you doing? Yeah, it's gonna be a hard few days. Everything. Oh, you mean my tape gun? Actually, that's something we can use to laminate it.
On some of the smaller ones like these, yeah. Definitely.
That would be way cheaper. That way all we gotta do is go take the big ones.
So far I have these, which I'm going to put in their own pouch because this itself is a game. And then I've got, these are the other two games. These are all dice games so far that I've done. So I've got three dice games. And I started the board game.
there. Sorry, it's probably clogged. Oh, you could have kept going. Here. Stick the scissors. I have the scissors. You got the scissors. It's a tiny hole, so I won't go through, but you can. Yeah. I might go through with those ones.
Where you come from?
Today,
Yep. Go ahead and pull.
shadow of this world. To become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong? How can we tell when a national media has become safe for gamblers? Our experts speak on conditions of anonymity for their own.
There. Nah, it's beat. Yeah, here anyways.
Here's disinformation and media expert Chuck, who's seen 3 broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by Democrats all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was this voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about a broadcaster, the most important thing to keep in that environment.
I can't hear you, bro.
Because that meant money in the pocket. And in order to do that, a couple of
Oh.
things happen. One,
Control, I'm starting a search. Someone's hacked a vehicle.
Security here is state of the art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will. Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Ladies, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her.
He's afraid. First off, he didn't take the tape on.
Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Larry uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation. My team. She still knew that we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team. Tried to break me by the cops who don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole thing.
So I feel like this.
The woman is a mind fucker.
You're probably moments away from getting one of those chips yourself when we found you.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mate's dying, trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
Okay. Trey says we should probably take them and get them there so that they can use them over and over. I really like.
You got a good idea.
I really like the Christmas story idea. Like if
I like
they
your
start,
handwriting on that.
if they start on a cold Christmas night all across the world, a little orphan big boy named Timmy got chased by a giant snowman. You have the beginning of the story.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And as they're little, they'll be short, you know what I mean? Short and cute. But as they get older and they really catch on to the realization of what they can do with this, their stories should start getting longer and more detailed. And this is just one cat. I gotta do. But now that I've got the base of what I want to do for all of them, you know what I mean? It's going to be easier for me to carry on the rest of them from here. So I figured instead of doing them one at a time, 5 of each one, I'm just going to nail them out and then I'll do one package a day. I need 5 of these. So, but they all don't need all of these too. You know what I mean? It all goes on how many kids and so. But yeah. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
I know.
Whether they have fun or not, I'm having fun.
Yeah, like
I just, and you know what? Personal gifts are supposed to be so much more appreciated. You know? So as long as I package them right, like give them an envelope to slide them into or a box to keep them in, you know, it's all going to depend on how I package it as to how well it'll last. Because the kids, if they play them all that night, the kids are going to want to play. Nathan's going to want to play. Nathan's old enough to play all the ones I'm doing, and now I'm like, damn, Omari's not. But if they sit down and draw them with them, you know what I mean? Help them draw. So it's really, these games can go for all their ages as long as the parents are willing to put the time in. I'm like, look, even though she don't know what you're close to. Yep. But he gets up there and I can tell that he knows. And he just kind of sits there sniffing while I'm patting her. And he's looking at me and I can see this dad's they can't see emotion in Cat's face. He's looking at me like, and he's looking at me and the eyes blink really hard and he's just kind of like, not an I'm angry, but like it was a completely different expression. And I looked at him, I was like, yeah, I know. I said, you're losing a friend, aren't you? I said, it's okay, I understand, because she's his friend. She can't stand him. Exactly. But as far as he's concerned, he's always wanted to be.
And they're downstairs, buddy, because Trick leaves the door open all the time.
I do not ever leave that door open. No, I don't.
I went down the other night.
Listen, when I leave in the morning, who comes up after me?
The door was open.
The door is open all the time.
I went down after you left the other day and the door was open.
I slammed the door. When I leave in the morning, who comes up after me?
It's all good because they get along.
Nah, because this shit pisses me off. Yo, shut the fuck up.
They leave that door open all the time.
Oh, I don't. Get the fuck out of here. That's why you guys are out there.
It ain't not bad.
I'm not in the mood. Fuck is that? I need this.
No, he's not mad.
You ain't really mad. They ain't fighting that feeling like they were like a year ago.
No.
Because he comes up like his little guilty pleasure and he like stops at the landing and laughs at him.
He's gonna miss her.
Aflac program. Now tell me, what does Aflac do? Aflac pays you money directly to help with unexpected medical bills. That's right. Yes. You know I can't play favorite. Get to know us at Aflac.com.
Is skincare from around the world better? Olay Regenerance makes 131 premium products from 12 countries over 10 years. Olay Hydration was unmissed every time.
What's done to yourself after everything I've done for you? You made me a slave. All of us.
It's the same every year. He always leaves it to the last minute.
Pico, take this thing out. The 2-year-old life.
Back to nothing. Back to your 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole.
You don't want that, This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love.
Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore. No.
Yeah.
All right there. It's all right, sweetheart.
How things went down today is we take our first break, and then 3M takes their break, then we go to lunch. 3M takes their lunch for us. But when we were taking our second break today, Cam's coming out of the department. And I'm like, wow, they're taking a second break.
Paying attention, oh.
That ain't like that,
Be sure
because
and
they're only
spread
on
the
8
word.
hours. And they start walking
You know
down
where this one
and they
goes.
go right into the
Get
conference.
these two and all the others over to the venue and ready
So
for
when
the
they go into
sale.
the conference room, rumors starts happening.
Also, the foreign investors have already
Oh,
landed and the
Brennan's got
drones are programmed,
COVID, her daughter's
ready
got
to deliver the
COVID,
invitations
this, that,
and the coordinates to all the
Another
guests.
Tom's got COVID, and
is that
I'm like, really? So am I having a cigarette? And when I come back in, all the temps, or everybody from 3M is in the office, in the conference room. And Jennifer, the supervisor, is like, if you guys want to go take a 3M or COVID test, feel free right now. A couple of them ran out. So I'm like, okay, what's going on, you know? So I started asking around, and they're like, yeah, Brenda has her COVID and another temp. And I'm like, okay. And I started asking questions around to the people that I know, you know, that have been there forever. And they're like, yeah, a temp caught COVID. And I'm like, in the 3M department? So now rumors are going crazy. So Jennifer comes into our department. And she's like, I just want you guys to know that everything's safe, everything's getting sprayed down every night. But a temp got COVID.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters.
I keep asking
solving
around.
the mystery of Zero
I finally
Day.
asked
Who are
Karen,
they?
and
Why did
Karen's
they bring
like,
DedSec to the
yeah,
college?
it's Brenda's daughter.
What do you have back?
Who's the temp?
Glad you asked.
And she's like, yeah, Brenda tested good, but her daughter tested
obviously
positive,
looking into, but
and
I
that's
also
that.
have a more unusual
So then Rashad, remember how I told you Rashad's like spreading the rumors about how Brenda's in bed?
But instead of being in
And
it
you told me
for
to
the
keep
laws,
shut.
this lot seems to be in it
So I'm like, yo,
for brutal reshaping
Brenda's
society by
tested
any means
positive.
necessary.
Rumor has it that her daughter and her is positive. Okay, let me text his old man, her old man. So I'm so glad I didn't say shit to him. Because he texted his old man.
Right.
So he finally came back and said he has COVID and his daughter has COVID.
But Brenda's in the clear.
Brenda's in the clear. So they're saying if somebody in your household right now tests positive, to wear a mask in your house.
Yeah, no, to quarantine. They should be quarantined.
They should be quarantined, and that's what I told her.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the idea of them keeping her daughter in her room? And he like laughed at me.
I won't
He's
even
like,
lie. That's why I'm keeping some hand sanitizer on hand. Like I've got a bottle here and a bottle there, and you know what I mean? Like I've got a couple of bottles tucked away. Because if any of us gets sick, we're gonna quarantine in our room, and everybody's gonna use fucking hand sanitizer and Lysol, and try to keep the house from getting sick.
Yep. And Rashad almost
because if his mom can do it, the big thing is we're gonna. If I get sick, y'all gonna have to feed me. Okay.
Exactly. Under the door, whatever you got to.
You know?
Because I thought the same damn thing.
I'll feed you, I'll feed Dad, I'll feed him, but if I get sick, y'all better fucking feed me. And I'm not talking Burger King and McDonald's for 2 fucking weeks neither.
30 pounds later.
Shut up. I'm here doing my squats with no judgment. I feel like being in jail.
Yep, exactly. So she's like, we're spraying everything down nightly, and the sanitizer is good for 24 hours. We're doing it and like Tyler said, really, I really don't think they're doing that. But because there's so much at stake with my business, I really think they are.
Your boss probably doesn't want the whole. Well, he was trying to avoid having the whole place cleaned, right?
Yes, that's $4,500.
Albion's hot on his trail. GPS history shows a pattern of raids on locations he's recently visited.
Now this does seem like something DedSec might be interested in.
Got it.
I've
tracked down an officer
There's
who was at the
30
most recent raid. You can
Yeah,
scrape their
snowman.
optic
We got snowmen,
Snowmen
Santa
reindeer.
Claus, reindeer. There's like four or five different kinds. So those are gonna be awesome for game pieces for the board game that I've got.
Oh,
Game pieces. I'm fucking brilliant. Okay.
I'm thinking erasers. You're thinking game pieces.
I'm gonna do a for the little ones. I'm gonna do a blow the pom pom race. So I'm gonna give them each a few pom poms and some straws.
Oh,
We gotta blow the pom pom across the table. So I'm gonna do a pom pom race first.
But I want to keep you in the loop on what happened at work.
Alright.
Supposedly we're all safe. Supposedly. I get my temperature taken every morning. I got a survey that says I so badly just want to answer that survey. Yes. Vacation.
I'm out shopping for all of my craft stuff so that I can start this. And Joe calls me up and I'm like, he's like, I gotta make this quick, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, alright, no big deal. I was like, I'm out shopping anyways. He was like, you shouldn't be out shopping. You should be home. It's not safe out there. Why are you out shopping? And I'm like, I'm trying to take care of business. And in the quickest, easiest manner I can. You know what I mean? The dollar stores, the small stores.
Roadside right now. If you call up the store and you tell them what you want, what you need, they'll come up to you roadside right now.
I'm really trying to stay out of Walmart. I've been hitting dollar stores. I'm good with that. I've got most of what I need. I've still got a small list, but for Isaiah and Abby, I'm gonna do. Did I tell you I'm gonna do a drunk game night?
Yeah.
Did I tell you all the games I found? Yeah, I found like.
No, you didn't tell me all the games.
Oh, okay.
Tell me what that shit about the what.
So I've got. There's a game called Kings with the Cards, where each card it's a drinking game. You put all the cards in a circle, and everybody picks a card, and you got to do is each card is labeled like the seven or something, so on and so forth. And once you put a gap in a card, you got to take a drink, and it's a good drink. But I'm gonna make them so that they're smoking and drinking, because it's him and Abby, and I know that they're not big drinkers, but I know they're big smokers. You know what I mean? So if I make the game so you can, it's either take a hit from the bong or take a shot. You know what I'm saying? If I make them both ways, it'll be a good stoner game night or drinking game. Oh, look at the game. This is, I bought the big poster, okay? Because for Isaiah and Abby, I'm going to do something kind of like the one that I already did. Only this one's really cool.
The suspect is now fleeing on foot.
Oh, that's what I did.
It's called Quarantine. You start here. Group shot.
Seconds. Wow, yeah, there we go.
So, I'm going to make that for them.
You did there?
It's a good one.
Yeah. They're going to have a different relationship.
And anyone's I don't like, I can change. You know what I mean? Which
I can't believe it's only like 2 shades.
Chug water. You need it.
Group shot.
Yeah, oldest takes the shot. It's gonna be a good game. It's quarantine.
Our boys take it from group shot. There's only 2 shades.
Prank call. Group selfie.
That's
what I'm saying. I don't know what that means.
It's called something.
Neighbors drunk.
Oh yeah, everybody else on your side.
Dance party or something.
Go back, go up 5 spaces, and you go back 5 spaces. Oh, this is taking the corner too.
5, 10 seconds. Already take a shot, prank call. Yeah. Compliment time, drunk confession. Quiet time.
Oh, this game ain't right.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to use my phone so I can blow it up closer so I can hear more. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, there's another safe one on the bottom. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stations.
Skip a turn.
Go back 3 stations.
But they're not all drinking rock, paper, scissors. I do it's kind of like that. That's something I'm doing their entire life. You know how like when it comes to I want this or I want that. Paper, scissors, rock, stick. That was always my answer. Paper, scissors, rock, stick. I'm not picking between the 2 of you. I'm not getting in between it. 2 out of 3, first one down. I don't give a fuck how you do it. That was my problem solver. Yeah, so I'm gonna be busy the next couple of the next week. I have the next week off, so it gives me some time to finish doing all of the things that I can do here, and then I'll just pull together the rest of it at the end. So. Yeah, I'm excited. I think everything's gonna go over well. Oh, I found it.
Joining me, drones deployed to arrest the suspect.
Alice, hold the front page. Technology. There's no way around it now.
Hey, please keep going. Thank you.
You're new. Excellent. I like meeting you.
I'm putting this together fucking awesome. So I gotta see if I can find any more of these teams and get down as many Christmas titles as I can, so that I can just go to Walmart with the list and figure out what's cheapest. Yeah.
So you still on just a package of dice?
For what?
All the games? Are they dice games?
Most of them are.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I mean, I've got most of them. I'm gonna have everything they need to play. You know what I mean? So I was telling him for the quarantine game, I'm gonna go to the dollar store and see if I can find the little miniature plastic dinosaurs or army guys or, you know what I mean, like some of the little miniature figurines. Those are gonna be my game pieces for the quarantine game.
Little green guys.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like. So I can paint them different colors or do whatever I need to do so that they look different. But yeah, I think that that's a good idea for the pieces on that. Everything I'm doing is going to be cheap. The list that I've got right now. The list that I got right now of things that we need tested to have. Mainly, I need notebooks for the story thing. I want dry erase boards because I want to do this game called What is Rudolph Thinking? So basically, they got to write down, somebody plays Rudolph and they write down the answers to all of the things. And then you go down the list and you say one word, like jingle, and the person has to guess what word Rudolph guessed. Well, they're little kids, so they can't write. So again, it's going to be easier with a dry erase board where the adult can write the word down and they can all say it, and then they can show them the word. So that's what I'd like to get. I should figure out the different way to do it if I have to. I want cups and candy canes for the candy cane game. I can do those for. They had these red hot tamale candy canes that I want to use for the color candy cane in the middle.
What trick is that?
So you basically have a cup with all of the red and white striped candy canes in it with the one hot tamale, and somebody's got to take a candy cane in their mouth, and they gotta try to get.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
The candy cane that's colored, and then for the adult games, I'm gonna put a bow on one of them down low, so you keep drawing until somebody pulls out the one with the bow. Those are the candy cane games. I told you about so I need dice. I need 5 for the kids and 2 for the adults. So that's a total of 7 dice, a thing of straws, a thing of plates for the plate game. And I think with that one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write on the front of each plate something for somebody else to draw. So one's going to be like the tree with the mantle and a stocking. Another one's going to be like Santa Claus's Christmas sleigh and a couple of his reindeer. So each plate will tell another player what they're supposed to draw on their head.
Yep.
So, Lifesavers and M&Ms for those 2 games. And then for Isaiah, I need a deck of Uno cards, shot glasses. I still want to buy him a real game. I haven't decided what yet. A bottle. Oh, I'm gonna do alcohol gummy bears for his thing. So I'm gonna buy a bag of gummy bears and soak them in liquor.
Does that work?
Yes, and soak them in liquor. So those will be ready for him. And then I wanna get him a bottle, and I wanna get him some Jello and some cups so that he can make Jello shots for the games. So, and then the pieces for his. So my shopping list for what I need to finalize these isn't very big. I spent $11 today, $15 yesterday, so I've spent $25 so far.
Thank you so much for letting me buy Thomas Roku.
Yes.
Because I don't know what I'm buying anybody this year except for Tom.
You were like, fuck you, Candy.
I came across that on his birthday. And I'm riding home on the bus today. I'm like, okay, Christmas shopping. Tom. I got his gift. Because I don't know what to buy anybody.
Seeing at this
I can't even buy you guys a gift card right now because it's pretty much takeout. You know, you got to look into if it's dine or takeout. And
baby, can you think of anything we need or want?
No. Pretty content.
He could use a new pair of headphones.
No, my headphones.
That's spoiled you.
My headphones are fine.
So I was gonna buy you like I normally do, a movie pass and fucking dinner. But
everything's gonna open back up, Mike, and it's not like at some point we wouldn't use them. And right now they're probably cheaper than they would be any other time.
No, they're not. Not
No, not really.
Not the kiosk. And right now we had 617 cases today, so we're getting higher and higher.
No.
So
I'm not going back to work. I'll be lucky if I get back to work before the new year. Like,
and everybody at work during break is like, yeah, we're gonna get these new vaccines. We ain't getting the new vaccine until June. They're gonna hit up all the frontliners, all the fire departments.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about how I feel about all that.
Yeah, we ain't getting hit up until June.
I think it's the most ignorant thing. Why don't we just have our kids test done? No, I feel some type of way about what
kids testing. What do you mean?
The vaccine. You know, letting all of our frontline workers take them first. Okay, so let's kill all the people that know how to save them. So let's kill and say something goes wrong. Say something goes wram.
Nothing's gone wrong.
Okay, I'm sorry.
A guy from
I've seen too many movies like fucking I Am Legend, where like, oh, they came up with the cure for cancer and it was 99% rate and and then after they've treated like millions of people, all of a sudden this virus breaks out and people
Now tonight on World News they had a dude that took the test like back in July. He took the virus or the shot, and he said the only thing he felt was soreness in his arm the first couple times. In our head disease guy, which you can believe, he says that if you're going to get hit with something, you're going to get hit within the first 90 days. And they followed everybody through 6 months. So, yeah, I think I'm not going to say foolproof, but again, me and you aren't going to get shots until July.
I'm not getting a shot.
Why?
Because I'm not. I'm good.
You're going to be an anti-vaxxer?
For a little while, yeah. I ain't jumping on this board yet. I'll wait like a year. Either I'm going to get it because.
Okay, Obama's stepping up, Clinton's stepping up, and Bush is stepping up.
Taking it?
Yeah. Just to prove it.
Good for all of them. I'm glad.
So if they came with you with a vaccine tomorrow, you're going to say no?
Yeah, no.
Why? I don't care about those Christmas trees.
Because I'm not a guinea pig. Because if I wanted to be one of the first ones to get the vaccine, I would have gotten paid for it.
Yes. And I regret that.
I don't know what to do with these.
Who's that?
I was trying to make a game board, but I don't like the way that it came out all like.
Because of the glue?
Yeah. So I'm not sure what I want to do with it now. Trey says I should still make a game board out of it.
Yeah.
But I might make it the envelope, which I put all the games in. So.
Really? You're not going to get vaccinated?
No.
You don't want to be a guinea pig?
No. I'm good on that.
I never thought you would say that.
I'm glad they have one, and I'm glad that people are going to get them and a lot less fear. I'm not worried about getting sick myself.
No, neither am I, but still.
I've said that. I'm worried about him getting sick. I'm worried about, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might be hard on me because I don't have the best lungs.
They have everlasting effects, too.
I don't. I know.
Just so you know, Mike, she don't have a choice.
Who's to say the vaccine?
I'm down with you.
The other day, somebody's in the fucking car says, oh, well, DSS is going to make it so you can't get your benefits unless you get the vaccine. Bullshit. They can't fucking do that.
They can't
even make you take a drug test.
Thank you.
It's all got to do with the HIPAA law. They can't have anything to do with your fucking
drug test.
No, none of their business. None of their fucking business.
No. Wow, I can't believe you passed down the...
Yep.
Oh, okay.
She don't got a choice.
But we're not going to see it till about June, July anyway, so. What you playing?
Watchdog.
Who?
Watchdog.
Oh, okay. I never even heard of it.
I don't know how I want to do that one yet either.
I know when I'm not wanted somewhere.
Mikey's got to help me with that one though. Would you rather? Would you rather eat a bug or a worm?
A bug.
Would you rather jump out of a plane or swim with sharks? It's gonna be a fun one.
Jump out of a plane if I'm pushed. I gotta be pushed.
It's gonna be a good one. Just like the 5 minute.
That manky little nerd was the
the
one who
main
kept
5
diverting
things.
relief supplies.
It's almost
away
like,
from
what
the
is
front to
it?
keep everyone in line
Wild
for
Fucker
Albion.
Kill?
These days, you
Remember
can do a
that
lot
game
more
when we were
evil with a
younger?
spreadsheet than a drone
Which
fleet.
one would you rather
Wonderful.
love, fuck, or kill? You never heard that game?
No.
Love, fuck, or kill? Would you rather love or... Oh, my God. Really? I can't believe that one went under your radar. Love, fuck, or kill. You gotta throw the X into that.
So, the name 5 things. Things you can hang on a Christmas tree. Christmas trees. Winter clothing. Things you do in snow. Christmas songs. Holidays. Things for Christmas dinner. People or animals of Christmas stories. Things you are grateful for. People you love. What you hope to get for Christmas. Those are pretty good questions, right? And then the other
That
ones.
almost reminds me of categories.
You know, the other ones, things in the fridge that are cold, that are hot, superheroes, cartoons, things you can ride, fruits, vegetables, holidays, kinds of pets. But I only have so many squares and I want to try to keep it Christmas. So I'm going to use most of these. I figure it's better to go with Christmas ones. Mm-hmm. I think it'll make it more of a Christmas. Body parts, animals, kinds of clothing, sea animals, things to plug in.
Oh, go crazy. I love you guys.
Love
Good
you
night,
too.
bro.
Doorknob away.
Don't worry, Julie. Coughing's not new. Of course. And that guy does too. People cough in the country, at sea, and downtown. But don't worry, Julie. Robitussin shuts coughs down.
We need to get going. Where is he with the presents? It's the same every year. He always leaves it till the last minute. Red Bull! And us? Yes, Santa! What about us? Oh, you should be happy! From now on, you get Christmas off! Red Bull gives me wings! Shit!
Suspects reported in your area. Dangerously armed and hostile. Critical. Over. I'm in pursuit of the target.
Here's the deal, Maya. State offers everyone surprisingly great rates. No, really, no markdowns, just great rates.
Bystander has been injured. Send emergency vehicles.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
Alone! Back up. Control, we are pursuing the target. Control, send emergency vehicles available.
ID the suspect.
Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
That's all we were.
Yeah.
Look at that. A safe house. A bit like ours, too.
It's possible some of Sabine's old DedSec colleagues avoided the Albion raid, as well as set up down here.
Doubtful. They would have attempted contact by now. This is someone else. Of interest to Albion, apparently. You better search the place.
Whatever this console is hiding, it'll stay hidden until you find the password. Get me some low-level package data from those nearby computers, and I can piece it together. That's a start, but I'll need more. Search the other computers. That's almost done it. Just a little bit more now. Keep looking.
There you go.
Got the password. Now, get back to the console and let's see what it's hiding. I've wiped the data, shored up their security to keep whoever's hiding out here safe from Albion. Least we can do for touching all their stuff.
Find anything interesting, Bagley?
Albion surveillance records, stolen, I assume, for a number of popular online influencers, all staunchly anti-Albion.
I don't like the sound of that.
They're all set to be rehabilitated, which definitely means they're about to have jumper cables strapped to their perineum. Best get moving.
is that? I'm here.
That brilliant Albion goon left their optic on passive listening mode. Must have skipped counter-surveillance day in fascist school. They might have recorded something about our prospect.
All right, I'll get that data.
That's her.
Dispatch, send me reinforcements. Drones have been deployed to apprehend the suspect.
Yes, well done. Now get out of there so we can take a look at what you've got. Just as I thought. Take a listen to this.
You find the drugs cache?
It was right where you said. Weren't we? Lucky.
Told you not to worry. We've got that acid over a barrel. The goods always be where they need to be.
That's a fistful. That's coded language, isn't it? It seems I was wrong. The man we're after isn't being hunted by Albion. He's planting evidence for them.
Maybe we should have a talk with him. Bagley, I need a meeting.
We have a seriously injured officer.
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Sorry, but I'll be taking over now.
Right, close this fucker down. Negative. No sign of the target yet. Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over? Search units disengage. This search is pointless.
Immigrants, migrants, and illegals. Those are some of the words officials use in their public statements. Tonight on GBB, we ask, why won't the UK and EU...
They help restore my natural barrier so I can lock in moisture. We've got to have each other's backs. CeraVe, now the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
we got the sniper.
Candy cane crane.
Oh yeah, but I don't like a candy cane.
Oh, this is to go in the candy cane cup. Explaining the candy cane game.
What do we have to snack on?
I have those pretzel crackers.
You telling me we went grocery shopping and everything and didn't get any snacks?
What did you get for snacks?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I really didn't get snacks. There's fudge down there. And you got a steak down there.
I don't want to zap it. I don't want to zap it.
Let's wait around and see if this alleged war criminal show up. Our potential recruit has been trying to bring an Albion war criminal to justice. We should be able to download their full record off their optic. I've extracted a complete service record from the guard's optic, including one particularly nasty atrocity. I'll send it on to our prospect and let them decide how to handle it. We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
I what you want. Now, I'm not saying you're us, but if you join DedSec, we'll call it even.
Just what I was hoping to hear. I mean...
Wherever the holidays happen, ask for Bravojet M6.
Our new house is amazing. Great street, huge yard.
There is a bit of an issue with our neighbor's fencing.